Today, we find ourselves in a different galaxy. 4 to be exact. I go through the black hole and find myself in 4 different animes. Come with me. Today, I'm going to be drawing my character Slushy, who I've never shown before till now, in different anime styles. It's gonna be a fun video. And all my variants are here too! And as usual, the timestamps are in the description box down below if you'd like to skip to any specific section. For our first anime style, I went with the classic 90s style, specifically Revolutionary Girl Utena. This show is absolutely insane, so trying to summarize it for me would be actually a feat. So I'm not going to explain it. I just say if you're trying to watch it, go in with caution. There's a lot of crazy stuff in it, and it's kind of hard to follow, but it's really good. And I love the art style of it. So for 90s, I definitely had to go with this one. And I struggled. I struggled a lot with this one. And it's mostly because the 90s style, the chins. Look at the sloped chin. I despise this. I do not like it at all. And also the eyes and the eyelashes combine into themselves. And I tried to do that. Did not work out well. I feel like the color palette is a lot duller than mine just for, publishing issues. And this is the 90s, as close as I could get. For the early 2000s, I went with Studio Ghibli style because it's just one I've watched the most of. I'm pretty sure this is the most anime I've watched, and it's because it has that Disney-esque look, and I love that. And also, drawing this, honestly, was the simplest thing I've ever done. Plus, I've drawn Ghibli style before drawing myself, so this was just, another round of practice for me. And because the simple lines and the simple colors, it makes it really easy. And look at that, Ghiblified Slushy. For the 2010s or the teens, whichever you like to call it, I went with My Hero Academia because this is one of the shows that I have kept watching since it came out. And the only curly-haired character in the show is Deku, or Izuku Midoriya, the main character. So I had a real conniption because Slushy has a big swirl in his hair. And so I had to keep that, but the curls for the so-called curl style for Deku is a bunch of points. So that's why it looks so awesome. Besides the hair, I would like to tell you Slushy's power or quirk for the show would be melting because he's a slushy. For our last anime art style, the 2020s, aka the present, I went with Dungeon Meshi, or Delicious in Dungeon in English. And I went with this one because, first of all, look, there's Cobru. I have a reference. I can reference something for once. I love a reference. And also, I just enjoy the art style. It's adorable, even though the show can get really intense and serious, and I think it's going to take a dark turn, which I can't wait for. I wanted to draw Slushy in this art style because I had a reference, first of all, and then second, I thought he just looked really good in it and fit into the art style, and he does. And it also goes along with the fact that this art style is very simplistic, yet has a lot of details in certain areas, and so it gave me room to stretch my legs. Guys, we are finally back to my art style. Straight cartoon art style. It's semi-realistic, kind of. So, for Slushy's design, I wanted him to have vitiligo, or vitiligo. I don't know how you pronounce that, but the skin disease where you slowly have white patches and it slowly extends out through your body, because his nickname is Slushy, given the context of the story. And also, his two parents are part of the quartet that I drew in my earlier videos, or my other videos really. And if you can guess which two are his parents, you'll get a cookie point in the next video. And so I want him to have purple hair with the big swirl, because like on the top of the Slushy in the pictures, it has a big swirl. That's exactly where that comes from, because I was a hungry teenager and I wanted to make a character based off of my favorite drink item, a slushie, and here he is, all his glory. And his eyes are red and blue because I wanted to look like the flash of a camera. Got on him, he has the red eyes. And there is my favorite OC. Don't tell the others. As always, thank you for watching this video, and stay tuned for next time when I put out part 2 of my Stardew Valley's Bachelor and Bachelorettes. And as usual, bye!